Hey collectors, thanks for watching. I'm the Collector of Coins, and that's right, we're doing a live stream tonight. I have a box of half dollars to hunt, and so I figured let's hunt it together. I got my coin roll hunting mat underneath, I got a microscope, and I got a box of half dollars. So of course what we're going to try to do is find silver, which is sometimes hard to do. We're going to try to find varieties, and comically, as I always have trouble opening these boxes, I'm having trouble today. Alright, we finally got this open. I'm going to do the hunt pretty much on right up here and on the microscope that's down over here. I don't see anything that strikes me as silver, although we got a proof ender right off the bat. Let's get this roll out so that you can see. There we go. Proof ender. Alright, let's start with this roll. Kind of shift things down a bit. And roll one, we're going to start with silver ender. Let's get the roll open here. So I will do my best to chat. If you post a chat here, I'll respond as best as I can. Of course, I'm going to be focusing on the coin roll more than anything else. Let's take a look at this. $1980s. You know what? It's not in bad shape. All right, so we have our first find of the hunt. We'll put that aside. I'm going to grab a flip and take a look at that a little bit later. Well, let's see if we can find any silver tonight. And of course, I'm going to be looking at everything underneath this microscope so that you guys can see the coins that we look at. Wow, so far a lot of 2000s. Shouldn't say a lot, just a handful. We'll check for varieties from time to time. Haven't had a lot of luck with varieties. I mean, we'll look for that 71 DDO. We'll look for the 72 DDO. No initials, 72D. Let's see here. All right. I hope you guys have been having luck with silver this year. If you've seen my channel before, I'm not having a bad year with silver. Actually doing quite well all the way around with each denomination. We found a bunch of silver halves, 40% silver, 90% silver. Earlier this year, we were lucky to pull out a couple of Ben Franklin. We did hit a collection dump of proof coins, so that was a bizarre find for sure. Wasn't expecting to get a proof coin collection dump. All right, let me grab a couple things off frame for a moment. I do have a tin of other half dollars, so if I do pull anything out, I should be able to make a roll. Actually, I'm all out. So we'll use that first roll to help reconstruct other rolls. And let's see, in the meantime, we pull that aside. I'll grab a flip later on. Just want to get some of my half dollar rolls so we can roll up obviously the loose coins once we're done. But right now, since we are basically one shy of a complete roll, we'll put these aside and we'll see if we pull anything out. All right, let's start with the second roll, which is right here. And I do use this little screwdriver to loosen this, and I'm very careful. I'm not scraping up against the coins. If you can see, going up against the side of the paper just to get it loose, just enough so that we can open up the roll. Alright, I have to take off my eyeglasses to see this now. Don't really see any silver. But, you know, sometimes, I don't know about you, but sometimes I find the 40% silver, it's hard to tell just from the rim at times. At least I struggle with it occasionally. Looking for signs of the DDO. Wondering who's on tonight. Well, I had a coin show today. It was pretty light. I mean, it was second show in just a week, and the other show last week was a big show, so I was not expecting a huge turnout, but we did get some people that came out, which was great. Always great meeting other collectors and helping them with their collections. Especially enjoy helping our youth collectors. There's a I'd say he's like maybe a teenage boy who came out and he was collecting, I love this, he was collecting Barber dimes. And I didn't have any out of my case, but you know, I had like a dozen in one of my boxes, so I pulled them out, and boy was he happy. He picked up, ooh, how many did he pick up? 11 for his album. He was so excited, and I just love seeing the excitement on young collectors. I mean, I think it's really important that experienced collectors keep the hobby alive. Otherwise, you know, this hobby may fade away, and that would be very sad. I mean, a lot of our history is tied in coins for sure. And I don't know if you know this, but the Kennedy half dollar started out as a somewhat a commemorative coin in memorial to John F. Kennedy, with given his assassination, and it was a popular half dollar and just kept going. And you know, a lot of our coin issues are required to stay in circulation. I'm trying to remember, for a minimum of, I think it's 15 or 25 years. I'd have to look that up before they can change. And we used to change our designs fairly regularly. So if you look at the Barber series and the duration that they lasted, that was the minimum duration before they could be modified, I believe. And Teddy Roosevelt really did not like the designs on our coinage. Particularly, he disliked what he called the rather drab or plain designs from that Barber did. And I think he revitalized our coins tremendously, which led to the design of, I think, some of the nicest coins we've ever had. The Mercury dime, Stanley Liberty quarter, the Walking Liberty half dollar, which I've not found coin roll hunting, so love to break that streak. And of course, you know, the St. Gaudens gold pieces, and the Indian headdress Liberty, both the gold $10 eagle and the incuse designs of the half eagle and quarter eagle were all done under his administration. And so I think that really was a big turning point for our coins, aside from obviously the initial issues in the 17, 1800s. But anyway, we have not had a lot of variation with coinage with our, you know, with our modern coins. I mean, it's nice that we did some different designs with the Lincoln cent. I think we should go for an altogether new design, or just eliminate it. Personally, I think it'd be cool to bring back a 2-cent piece. Although I think, frankly, in our economy, I think we've become so used to having pennies. I don't think it's going to be very easy for someone to adopt a 2-cent piece instead. Canada eliminated the their pennies a couple years ago, and I know that they cost a little more to strike. The U.S. ones obviously a little more to strike than the face value, so maybe obsolete. All right. Well, hopefully you're watching this stream even after the live stream is over. You can kind of see how I work here, and it looks like my phone shut off. So let's get it back on here. Can't see. Okay. So, what I do, collectors, is hey, Silverback, let me answer your question 1 second. Basically, after I go through a roll, I just roll back up because, frankly, otherwise it's just tough to try to roll everything up at the end. So, Silverback, it's really hard to speculate on this. I'm not an economist. I mean, I'll tell you what my own instincts are. I think silver will likely climb back up under two scenarios. One, when inflation gets under control, and who knows when that's going to be, or when the oil prices start declining. I believe that the reason why silver has dropped is that the demand for precious metal has obviously gone down because I think people are conserving their cash to be able to afford gasoline. And of course, that's somewhat tied into the war that Russia's waging. And I don't want to get into any geopolitical conversations, frankly. But again, I think if gas prices go down, that's probably when we'll see silver go back up. That being said, I mean, I don't think it's bottoming out, and I don't think it's going to bottom out, to be honest. I mean, I think it's probably lost pretty much as it will. I'd be surprised if it gets below 17. It's right now floating, about 18 and a half, which frankly means it's a good time to buy silver if you're able to, because it's at a low. Hopefully that answers your question. But again, I'm not an economist. I'm not an expert in these things. I can just only speculate pretty much like everyone else can. At the coin show today, there was a dealer had brought in, this was kind of amazing, it was like 100-ounce silver bar. It was like immense, size of like a meatloaf, or actually it was actually bigger than that. The thing weighed a lot, obviously. It's like almost 100 ounces, but 100 ounces of silver is very heavy. And frankly, I don't know who's stacking 100 ounces. I mean, it was cool to see, but frankly, I would rather have 100 ounces of silver in rounds. Yeah, about 17. Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably where it would bottom out, but I don't think it's going to bottom out. Gas prices seem, at least around me, to have dropped a bit and or have stabilized. But you never know. The market is a funny thing right now. But like I said, it's a great time, I think, to buy silver. Same thing with gold. I mean, if you're able to buy now, I think it's a really good time. Let's see. But hold on to it. For a coin dealer, if I have silver from before when the prices dropped. So obviously, if I go to sell that stuff, I'm taking a loss or barely breaking even, depending upon what I bought it for. But cash in the hand sometimes is better than having cash in an investment. 2 kilo bars. Hey Dale, convert that to ounces for me. I don't have my conversion handy. I'm not particularly good at that. Yeah, I think 5 ounces is probably the right size to be stacking at the most. I mean, otherwise it gets really kind of clunky, I think. And frankly, harder to sell. You know, you have many more buyers at 5 ounces or below than you do at like 10 ounces or above, I think. Be nice to find some silver tonight. I'm going through these quickly. I'm not expecting to find any varieties or double dyes tonight. But you know, we'll check if we can. 5 ounce, 10 ounce also. That's good. I mean, listen, I believe in silver stacking. I've always had jobs where I wasn't really allowed to buy stocks. And so I ended up buying gold and silver instead, and I ended up more times than not doing better than the market. For those that have joined the stream late, we started with a Proof Ender, this 1980S. It's actually in quite nice shape considering that it was in circulation. Still has a deep cameo appeal. I have not had a chance to put it into the flip yet. 32 ounce bar, that's nice. But, you know, I think that's a good thing to hold on to. But, you know, you got to find the right buyer for a 32 ounce bar when you're ready to sell. Of course, you know, bringing it to a coin shop is always probably the easiest way to move it. Although, you obviously have to account for the fact that the dealer has to have some room to make some money. Did anyone buy any cool coins or come across anything cool from a coin roll hunt recently? I got a bunch of videos that I've already recorded that are coming out soon with some really cool finds. Some stuff that's been quite unexpected, so hopefully you'll look out for those. And what I'm trying to do is love to get through this box tonight. One of the banks, that's my drop bank, is actually open on Sundays, and I would love just to be able to get these coins back into the bank. Otherwise, I'm holding on to a lot of coins and having to bring them back all at the same time. That too looks a little funky. Probably damage. Let's see. 71. Dale, I know that you caught the half cent stream that I did I think during the week. I just picked up a bunch more half cents today from another dealer that I'm going to take a look another time to see if there are any cone varieties. So appreciate you watching that. Don't come across half cents all that often. I think they were like one of the coolest coins. Particularly if you think about who was alive back then. You know, take for example 1804. You know, 1804 half cent, all varieties, a million minted. How many people were alive in the United States at that time? And then you think about, well, what was the possibility that maybe Thomas Jefferson actually had that in his hands? He was alive in 1804. So again, stuff like that I really get a kick out of when it comes to coin collecting. I mean, what do I think the likelihood that he held it? It's probably unlikely. I mean, I could probably calculate the probability if I was good at statistics. It's not my thing, but certainly the probability is there. One of the things I have to do is make sure that this phone does not fall asleep again, so you guys can keep watching. Don't see any silver yet. You know, it's been tough lately finding silver. 2006 West Point Eagles at a local bank. Whoa. That's a crazy find at a bank. Someone dumped them, you think? Like a collection dump and someone didn't know what they had, or what do you think that was? What do you think, the bank had it and they just didn't know what they had because of the turnover from a couple years? I'm assuming those are the Silver Eagles, right? American Silver Eagle. You know, I would play music in the background, but frankly, concerned about the video getting taken down or demonetized due to like a copyright issue. So sorry, there's no background anything going on other than the clinking of the coins. 1804 silver dollar. That's your dream coin, huh? I think that's everyone's dream coin. King of American Coins. Crazy story. You know, I'm sure you guys know it, but none of them were minted in 1804, right? Weren't they like minted in 1834 as presentation pieces for the King of Saudi Arabia or something like that? And there were like 2 or 3 minted that year, and then a couple years later, a couple more were minted illegally that were not part of that presentation kit. But yeah, I was always interested in 1804 because for those that have watched, you guys know that my very first coin was given to me by my grandfather, and it's an 1804 half cent. And so I was like, as a kid, I'm like, oh, I want to get a complete set of everything minted in 1804. And then when I read the Red Book for the first time, I must have been like 8 years old, I realized that was not likely to ever happen in my lifetime. And so I got into other things. Let's see. What are you guys doing with all your not issued for circulation half dollars that you're finding? You able to fill your books, and what do you do with the extras? I'll tell you what I've been doing with them as you guys are typing. I have, when I go to coin shows, I bring this gumball vending machine that takes these plastic capsules, and I put at least $1 worth of coins. So I think like the NIFCs are worth about $1 a piece because I'm pulling them out in uncirculated condition. They're low mintage, and I also put proof coins in capsules, Buffalo nickels, foreign coins. Just instead of having like a bargain bin, I put them in these gumball capsules for $1. And when kids get dragged to the coin shows by their parents, what I've discovered is they love the gumball vending machine, and that's really why I do this. When I was a kid, my local coin shop had one of those gumball vending machines as well, and I remember, I think it was like $0.25 at the time or 50 cents. I remember popping in change and pulling out a Buffalo nickel or an Indian penny or a really old Lincoln cent, or even like a loose proof coin. And it was just, I thought it was the coolest thing. It got me even more excited about coin collecting, so I'm doing the same thing when I go to the coin shows. I bring that capsule vending machine. If you look at some of my posts on my channel, you'll see I think I posted a picture of it. But I do think it's really important for us to encourage the next generation to collect coins. And today, because it was figured it was going to be a lighter day and I didn't have my usual helper with me, I didn't bring the vending machine, and there was a little kid who came to the show specifically looking for it, and of course I felt a little badly that I didn't bring it. But I think for one person not lugging that around on such a hot day today, I think I saved myself from some heat stroke there. Hope you guys are doing well with the if you're in the heat wave that we've been experiencing down up in New England. Brutal today. All right. Well, we've gone through 7 rolls. We do have a proof $50 find. No silver yet, no NIFC, but really cool finding that proof coin. And I think most times when I sell proof coins, it's usually to younger collectors, and particularly since they like the cameo appearance. So, aside from that, most adults are not into loose proof coins. Proof sets, sure, but there's been such a big proliferation of proof sets that have been made. The market kind of is super saturated. Prices don't really last. I mean, I got some proof sets from early 60s that are nice Capital plastic holders. Yeah, you getting that heat down in the south too? Yeah, I think it's leaving my area Monday. Supposed to have some thunderstorms the next 2 days. So sorry to send the heat down to the south. The south is generally hotter, but hopefully you don't get the humidity that we had. Hopefully when it comes to you, it's just hot and not humid. All right, well, 8 rolls in. Again, this is looks like phone fell asleep again, so let's wake it up. I use phone as an overhead here. I've been able to figure out how to get a webcam to be able to be in this position and still look good. But again, guys, this is pretty much how I do all my coin rolls when hunting. When I record the videos for posting. Obviously, I spare you guys this part of it of opening up and going through everything. But this is pretty much how I do it. So normally with half dollars, it may take me about an hour or so to go through them if I'm being really efficient. Inevitably though, I do take some breaks because it can get a little slow at times. Some of the smaller denominations, like nickels, box of nickels, I will just go through probably about 10 to 20 rolls at a time before I take a break. But usually take me like a couple nights to get through a box of nickels. Half dollars I'll just plow right through like this. Same thing with quarters and dimes. Maybe quarters I spend a little more time because I'm looking for obviously W quarters. Silver's easy to see on the sides. It's not like dimes. I don't generally spend time when I do the dime hunts looking for varieties. I just look for the silver. Mainly to save myself and save my eyes from the tiny print. Half dollars a little bit easier. Normally when I do the half dollars, I just hold them in my hand and kind of quickly go through them, but I want you to be able to see what dates we're pulling. Okay, we got another proof coin. 2009 with a thumbprint right across the face. I might use some MS-70 later to try to get the thumbprint off, but all right, we got our second find and our second proof find. So we'll put that aside. Again, I'll grab some flips later. We'll add a coin from what we haven't gone through yet to the pile so that we can have a full roll. Right now, we're 2 coins short of having a full box to send back. I usually have enough half dollars saved from hunts to be able to bring back usually a full box. This one was probably going to be 1 roll shy when I bring it back to the bank because I don't have any halves, but that means I'll have them for the next hunt to fill up. All right, so I don't know if you guys see the trick that I use to make these rolls, but I just basically fold it a couple times, make like a hexagon pattern, and then I find it's a lot easier to get the coins in that way. That way I can feel like I wrap them up faster than I open them up. Alright, let's see if we can get some silver. Nope, doesn't look like it yet. Like I said before, I don't know, sometimes I have a hard time with the 40% silver by just looking at the rim. My eye usually doesn't catch it. 90% silver I catch pretty much immediately from the rim. Nickels too, I would say about 9 out of 10 times I catch it by the rim. And there are always occasionally ones that I'll miss because they don't just stand out. Getting a number of 2000 that look uncirculated. Not as many as one of the hunts from earlier this year, but I've been coming across quite a few uncirculated 2000. So they were probably lots of rolls that were dumped in around the same time. Been very lucky that this year my bank has been able to get me basically a box at $half every week. Last 2 years that has not been the case. My big question is, and I know it's late tonight, I was hoping to get some late night owls joining us, and/or folks from the West Coast, which is why I went on this at this time. How many more people are going to jump into the live chat? I don't know if you guys caught it, but I just launched a store on my channel where I have this funny t-shirt, among other things. Hide your change. I'm a collector of coins, so if you haven't checked out the store yet, please do. Would love feedback on the design if you think it's a good design or humorous. And you know, I'm still selling the coin roll hunting mat. Just figured, not, you know, rather than having one mat for each denomination and spending like $25 on that, which kind of struck me as a little crazy, I decided to put all the denominations on one bigger mat and sell it for $25. So if you want, I think on Amazon it's $30. I sell it for $25 at the coin show because obviously there's no Amazon overheads, but on Amazon I think it's just over $30 plus shipping to pick it up if you want it. So you're doing albums, 2 more proofs and regular strike to finish, 64 to 87, working on 8 different Littleton albums. Cool. Love working on albums, as you guys probably know. I think that's, I don't know, it gives you like a target to shoot for, right? There's an element of tremendous satisfaction finishing an album. And then some of the albums that I finish, like the nickel albums, that, for example, like I've already finished 2 complete sets of 1938 to 61 Jefferson nickels. One is mine, which I'm keeping because I started as a child, and the second album, which I finished a while ago, I recently brought to Coin Show to sell, and someone picked it up to give as a gift to their grandchild. Trying to get them started in coin collecting. Figured they'd buy the earlier ones and then buy a bunch of albums for the newer ones so that they could go try to reasonably fill up an album with just coins in circulation, which I thought was pretty cool. You know, it's a great way of getting young collectors interested. You give them a start and then give them a target with a couple albums to work on. All right, well, let's see. We are done with 11 rolls. We found 2 proof coins so far. So I guess it's not too bad, right? Having some decent luck. Silver would be better, but can't complain when you pull out proof coins from circulation. I mean, people inheriting collections and not knowing what they are and just dumping them back into circulation is partly why it's fun to coin roll hunt. That and it's sort of like the treasure hunting aspect of it, because you never know what you're going to come across. All right, let's see. All right, so this is roll 12. Again, nothing jumping out as silver. But you got to check them all. Do you guys have microscopes? It's the other thing I end up selling at the show. I always bring the microscope that I'm using right now to the show to help me examine coins, or to help people who are buying coins be able to get a better look without having to take out a loop. Something about people like taking a step back from my table with a coin that they haven't purchased, that always, I don't know, you never know if they're going to palm something. I mean, generally speaking, people are good, but I've had had stuff. I've had stuff taken, not a lot. Usually it was like a coin from a junk bin, but just that notion kind of bugged me. So anyway, I started bringing the microscope, and the next thing I know, someone says, "Hey, do you sell those?" And I wasn't, because if you know what they are on Amazon, they're very expensive on Amazon, and there's no way to make really any money on that. But I was able to contact the Chinese manufacturer and been able to buy them directly from them in batches, so I can bring them at coin shows and make just a little bit of money. I had an interesting look. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, nowadays I would be going crazy out of my mind, having to constantly take off my eyeglasses, grabbing a loop. With, microscope's a lot easier. Okay, Dale, let's see. Your girlfriend found an $18.99 Indian head her cat was playing with. Wow. I think more accurately, the cat seemed to have found the Indian head scent. That's pretty cool. I wonder where the cat found it. Let's see. All right, roll 13. All right, I can tell the camera fell asleep again, so hang on. We'll get the camera up. All right, here we go. So the camera says it only has about 57% power, even though it's plugged in. So I'm probably eating through battery faster than it can recharge. Analog scope. What's the magnification on that? How deep can it go? It's funny, this particular microscope I'm using, when it's not plugged into the computer, it's got this extra zoom capability, which I'm sure you guys have noticed if you looked at any of my videos on the channel. Right now, I'm kind of backed out all the way, and I don't think I have that extra zoom capability. But it doesn't seem to be needed for what we're using the microscope for tonight. Let's see. All right, roll 13 is done. You know what? I don't even remember what time we started. Okay, let's see. I've been broadcasting for 39 minutes. All right, so there you go. I just found where it says that. All right, 13 rolls in 39 minutes. This is basically 3 minutes a roll. Yep, almost dropped that. Can't really see anything there. $74, $94, $94. Bicentennial. $10.80. Cheap one, very simple. Okay, well, as long as it does the trick for you, right? I just happen to like the particular one I have because of the zoom and the features. But it is a little pricier, that's for sure. Okay. We're almost done going through roll 14. And, alright. So I was thinking about doing another giveaway soon. You know, what I've noticed here is I've gotten more subscribers as a result of the shorts. I don't know if you guys have been watching the shorts that I've been posting. Haven't been getting as many views on my regular videos as I had been, so I just experimenting with the shorts, and that seems to have increased the subscriber base, which is great. So thinking about doing a giveaway to kind of keep that going. Maybe I'll do a giveaway of one of the coin roll hunting mats. What we got here? Thought that might have been a proof coin for a moment. Let's see. Nope. Circulation strike. Just had some luster. Alright, so this is roll 15 now. Yep, they all completely agree. My eyes are not what they used to be, and that is for sure. Alright. Let's make sure this doesn't fall asleep again. Lots of 2000s tonight. And there's always just a lot of bicentennials. Alright, let's see if we can get through this roll quickly. And I tell you, it would be great to get some silver tonight. That would be a nice way to kind of end this week. But, you know, 2 proof coins, that's pretty cool too. Yeah, 72. Another 2000. Another 73. 74. 2000. 2000. Bicentennial. Whoop, sorry about that. 2000. 89 or not 79. All right. Roll 15 hunted. This is basically how I do it. I mean, just fold it in half. You get a square. Flip it and fold it in half on one side of the square. Fold it in half on the other side of the square. You get a hexagon. It is for pretty much each denomination. I just find it's just a lot easier getting the coins back in. Try to measure with my fingers how far I am, so I'm about equal distant. There you go. Back in. Lickety split. Let's see. Alright, we're into roll 16 now. Making some progress. No silver yet. At least not 90%. 85. I got 71. 2000. 96. I don't know why I'm saying this. You guys can read it too with the microscope. half. $86, $74. $90, $72, $72. All right. Okay. Roll 16 is done. Now 2 proof coins out of 16 rolls. No silver, no NIFC just yet. That's okay. Plenty of rolls to search. Let's see, I also have to search during the week some of the other boxes I got. I got a box of quarters to hunt. Got a box of dimes and a box of nickels and a box of pennies. So got my work cut out for me. That's why I'm able to post a video every 4 days. Maybe another proof coin. No, probably 2000. Yep. It doesn't look very uncirculated, very shiny, so at least from the rim. You know, just another 2000, which we've been coming across quite a lot of. I have not found the No FG, and you know I should probably be spending more time looking for it. Just the times that I've spent looking have been very, I don't know, I felt like very time consuming for very little reward. You know, personally, a double die I find much more appealing than filled designer's initials. And there have been so many coins that I've found where the designer initials have been worn that, you know, you think you can still see a little bit of it. So you think to yourself, oh, is that just a variety? Is it an early state of that variety? And, you know, I still see very, very faintly the FG, so it just kind of like turned me off from it. But we've not come across many 73Ds to look at in the back. I don't even remember seeing one. But, you know, if we do come across one, we'll take a look to see if it is the No FG variety. And I see that my cell phone video has stopped again, so we'll wake that back up. Sorry that it keeps doing that. Alright, here we go. Get this, roll 6, is that 17? 17 re-rolled, and we'll move on to 18. Dale, have you found the No FG Kennedy at all? I was gonna say, where's my screwdriver? Alright, let's see. Well, this has silver. Doesn't look like it. Alright. 96. Another uncirculated 2000. Like I said, a lot of these this year. 89. Find an 87 would be great. I have come across that once. Love to find another one. Let's see if we can find a 73 Denver to look at. A lot of stuff in the late 90s tonight. Another 2000. Bicentennial. 72. 99. Alright, we're almost done with this roll. $83. 74. Okay. Roll 18 has been completed. I think the best variety find I have experienced so far is the 1939 Jefferson DDR variety, which was just really cool to find in circulation. It's the first double die coin I've ever found and possessed. So you found a 74 with no F, no mark at all even. Oh, that's cool. Do you think it was from where, or do you think it's from, I should say circulation wear, or, excuse me, or die deterioration, or hub filling? Get through roll 19. Yeah, more of these 2000s that are in great shape. 93. Another 2000. I mean, they are mixed in here. It's not solid rolls of 2000, which I've come across that hunt once, where most of it was like uncirculated rolls of 2000s. 71, 74, 83, and halfway done with that roll. Alright, Bicentennial out of Denver, 72, 71. I wasn't aware that in 74 there was a no initial one. Yeah, grease filling. The one that's the, I guess the one that we all know is from 73D is the no initial, but certainly through die wear or grease in the dies, or you can come across that on other years too. Two. Oh, yeah, another 2000. I'd have to guess. 83 Denver. All right. We are done with roll. I was going to say 19. It's actually 20 because I do have, even though this would be 19 in here, the first roll I couldn't put back together because we pulled the coin out of it. And at this point we have 2 coins out, so I have a roll plus 18 more. Is it 20 in a roll? Yeah, I think so. All right, we just finished 20 rolls. Let's move on to roll 21, and we're getting close to the halfway mark of this box. And we've been live for 54 minutes. So hopefully we'll get this done in 2 hours. All right, well, not seeing anything by the rim. Let's take a look underneath the microscope. So, 72. Another 2000 that's in nice shape. 76. 76. I mean, it'd be cool to find a 40% silver 76 Bicentennial. As unlikely as it would be, that would be way cool for sure. Again, like we found Benjamin half dollars earlier this year, not found a Walker. It'd be great if this was the day. Although by the looks of what's in this box, probably will find another proof or two would be my guess. And not holding my breath, but possibly 140% would be really nice way to I guess have a live stream victory. I was going to say at the end of the live stream, but frankly I'll take it in the middle of the live stream, beginning of the live stream, I mean wherever. Try not, beggars can't be choosers when you're looking for silver that's in circulation. Alright, that roll's done. Alright, so 21 rolls hunted, 20 rolls wrap back up. Alright, here we go. I can't tell how many are viewing right now. The software I'm using to do the stream is just showing me live chat when people are chatting. I think I could probably switch modes to see how many people are on, but I don't want to lose rhythm, and I'm not sure if that would totally work. So maybe someone in the chat let me know how many people are currently on, so I could say hi to you. Or feel free to post something in the chat, ask a question, or just say hi. Thanks for watching. Hope you've been giving my videos a thumbs up if you like them. We joke around on in the videos about the algorithm, but it does make a difference. I would love for my videos to get out in front of many people as possible, and so your support with the thumbs up and sharing it on other platforms is always appreciated. So if you're new to my channel and you just happen to stop by this live stream, or if you're watching it after the broadcast, like and subscribe. Alright, that's 73 Philadelphia. Looking for a 73D to check the no initial variety. Even though that's not really what we're searching for, I usually search for silver, be it the 40% silver that was minted from 65 till 70, even though the 1970 Denver was not minted for circulation. So anyway, 65 on were those 40% silver. Of course, 1964 and earlier is 90% silver. All right, another roll hunted. 22 done, 21 wrapped. Tap the phone to make sure it's still awake. Sorry for the shakiness there, but I think it's a little better than the camera or the phone going to sleep. We'll see how we go with power. If I run out of power here, I think I have an older iPhone that I could just plug in as well. So, but we may have a little bit of disruption in the stream. But you know what? We'll do what we got to do. All right. Roll 23. Pretty wide one over here. Thinking it might be another proof. We'll take a look. That's not the wide one. Couldn't quite grab it off the side, so I'm not sure where it went. But usually when the coin is thicker, it's usually one of two things. It's uncirculated, or it's a proof coin. And we have found two proof coins already tonight. We'll put them in flips later. I'll put gloves on so I can handle them a bit more. Only held it at the rim very briefly, just so you could see it, and trying not to get my oils from my skin on them, because then they just lose a lot of visual appeal with thumbprints and fingerprints on them. So I'll probably put gloves to handle them as we get towards the end of the hunt, which we're not at yet. We're just at the midway point, but we are making good time and beating up $50. Dale's talking about grease filling on coin dies, although I was thinking about, I don't know why I thought of this, but donut fillings. Grease filling's an interesting donut flavor. It's late, guys. Don't judge me. I had a long day. A very bizarre joke for sure. All right. All right, so this is roll. Try to get this tightened up a bit here. There we go. Okay. This is technically roll 24. $88. Another bicentennial over here. 77. 76. 73 Philadelphia. Come on, show me those 60s and earlier $50. Mobile Creed's the best. Alright, let's see what we got here. More. And sorry for the lack of background music. As I said, YouTube would probably flag the video for some copyright violation if I had music going on in the background. Okay, 2006, Denver. So we just came across our first not intended for circulation $50. It's actually strange that it's taken a while till we came across one. We'll pull that aside. Not supposed to be out in circulation, much like those proof coins that we found. That one, I think that year was like almost 3 or 3.5 million minted. Some of the earlier NIFCs, like 2003, 4, 5, were like in the 1.5 million range. I'll have to double check. I could be wrong. The 2006 might have been in that below 3 or below 2 million range. I know some of the more recent ones had more than 3.5 million, but still fairly low mintage for coin. All right, roll 25. 3 finds tonight, 2 proof coins, 1 not intended or not issued for circulation, $50. And then you got another roll here. Maybe there's a proof coin. Probably not. Probably that another 2,000. It's really chewed up. 74. All right. Yep, another 2,000. Couple 1980s in here. Bicentennial. Make sure the phone doesn't go back to sleep. 2, bicentennial. All right. So we're done with the 25th roll. Halfway through the box. And an hour into the video tonight. So let's see if we can move a little faster in the second half of this box. What I am tempted to do is, rather than putting them one at a time underneath the microscope, I might just search them in my hand. That might be a little bit faster because I think, really, I'm hoping that you guys are more interested in the highlights than necessarily checking every coin. Let's see any silver in here either, but let's see. 74, 2095, 2071, 85, 78, 90, 74, another 2000, 2000, 2000, bicentennial. Yeah, quite a few 2000s dumped in here. 2000. Yeah, all the really nice ones seem to be from that 2000 dump I came across a while back. Put my eyeglasses on if I want to see the live stream. Any SMS Kennedys? None so far, although I did come across an SMS quarter in a hunt that is not yet premiered. You'll see the title of it. It was definitely an SMS quarter, and I believe it was the DDO variety as well, so that was a cool find. But no SMS Kennedys yet that I've found. That'd be fun to come across. For those that don't know what SMS refers to, it's a special mint set. In 65, 66, and 67, instead of minting the collector proof set as well as the collector uncirculated set, the mint kind of did a, did a special mint set that was basically, had proof-like appearance, specially prepared dies, but not the proof die, but it did have proof-like appearance. And so they're called special mint sets. Alright, we just came across another not issued for circulation. This one is a 2008 out of Denver. So we will pull that aside. And if you had noticed, I'm grabbing from the extras from that first roll, put it back in to replace what was pulled out. Alright, 2 proof coins, 2 NIFCs so far this hunt. Searching these, maybe try to do a little faster. 73, but not the Denver. Okay. Another roll hunted. Near sight, yes. My near vision is terrific. My far vision is terrible. But with $half, it's easy to go through without eyeglasses. I'm trying to do a little faster. With some of the other denominations, I'm pretty good. I can pick them up and look at them as well and go through them much faster. And I generally use the microscope for looking at details more than anything else. Again, I was trying to speed things up so we weren't spending so much time putting everything underneath the microscope if we don't have to. And I will put one underneath just to keep it there. 94, 83, 93, bicentennial. 71, 99, 94, bicentennial. 97, 77, 73 feet, 74, Another 2000 uncirculated, 93, 71, 71, another 2000, 2000, 77, and what is this bad boy? 99. See, I didn't have to put on my eyeglasses to see that. Microscope helps for sure. Oh, phone went to sleep again. I'm slacking to keep the phone awake. Let's get that back up so you guys can see what's going on. Okay, sorry for the shakiness. You see atoms. That's some good nearsighted vision there, Dale. I don't think I can see atoms. If I did, I'd probably do a quantum leap or something. Alright. Alright, roll 29. Let's get some silver. Not yet. Let's see what we got here. Getting really hard to tell for the 40 percenters. Bicentennial, bicentennial, 85, bicentennial, 93. Put that one underneath there just so that you guys can see that. 72, bicentennial, 1980, 84, bicentennial, 97, 84. Okay, let's go through the rest. We got 96, 71, 80, 84, 74, another 2000 that's uncirculated, 71, and 71. Alright, I can't tell if this is any faster doing it this way. What do you guys think? Is this a little faster with me kind of like grabbing by hand and kind of going through this way, or was it just as painful watching me put them each underneath the microscope? Alright. Get this one closed up. Alright, getting into roll 30 now. Alright, let's see. Go back to putting these to the microscope. 79, 2000, 74, 71, 71, 77, 79, okay. Dale says this is faster. 74, 78, 71s, bicentennial, 95, 80, 99, 72, 74, 97, 76, 71, bicentennial. We'll get that one wrapped up. All right. 20 rolls left. 20 rolls to try to find some silver. Although this has not been a bad hunt, you know. 2 proof coins, 2 NIFC. Really happy about the 1980s deep cameo proof. That was nice. Definitely want to make sure I get them in some flips. All right. Final 20. Don't see anything there. Let's take a look here. 71, 76, 72, 2000, bicentennial, 72, bicentennial, 98, 71, bicentennial. Lots of bicentennials, of course. We made so many Bicentennial, Bicentennial. 99. And, you know, when people bring the Bicentennial coins in, sometimes people get really upset to learn that the coins that they think are going to be worth a ton of money just aren't. You know, same thing with the state quarters. They're great. They're fun to collect. They made tons of them. And yeah, there are like 2 or 3 out there that have more value than the others. But, you know, people come in thinking they're holding like a few $1,000s worth of quarters, and it's like, sorry, it's just not there. And yes, you got some nice uncirculated quarters, but, you know, it's not top dollar. All right, next roll. Oh, eyes are playing tricks. They do sometimes, for sure, when you stare at coins long enough. 74, 72, 79, 77, Bicentennial, Bicentennial 71, Bicentennial 1980. All right, let's see what we got here. 72, 99, Bicentennial, 74, 74, 96, 99. Still only caught my eye before because of the coloration. Very bizarre. 1990, 73D. We can look for the FS no initials variety. As you can see, FG just below the turkey leg, sorry, the eagle's leg. It reminds me of just a drumstick actually on the coin. But nope, that is not the no FG variety. As you can tell, have the designer's initials still legible on the reverse. All right, another roll done. If you're just tuning in, hopefully you'll stay for a while and subscribe to my channel if you haven't, or give this video a thumbs up. Take a look at some of the other videos that I've done. This is a live opening of a box of $half, looking for 90% and 40% silver. We have pulled out 2 proof coins, and we have pulled out 2 modern day coins that were not intended for circulation. No silver yet, but we do have more rolls to go. And now that I've taken off my eyeglasses, I can't see the chat in real time. Looks like someone just chatted, so let me take a look in 1 second. 80, 97, 81, 71. Let's put this underneath the microscope. They put the Bicentennial in the 1975. Yeah, that's true. Or actually, they started producing the Bicentennials in 1975. So they minted it in 75 and 76. So you have 2 years worth of mintage for the $half, the Eisenhower dollars, and the Washington quarters. So there's so many of these things. I mean, I love the Independence Hall design, don't get me wrong. I think it's one of the cooler designs. Although every time I look at it, and I've been to Philadelphia a bunch, love Philly, but I think I have more of the, I don't know, the Disney Epcot, America's exhibit reminds me of the Independence Hall more than Independence Hall does. I know it's bizarre sounding, but I don't know if you've ever been to Epcot and check out the America's Hall. That building is very reminiscent of Independence Hall, at least in my mind. And it's just a cool, well, Disney's cool in general. I mean, we all know that. All right, let's see here. Another roll done. 17 more to go. All right. Let's Keep the camera awake. Anyone spot any silver? Me either. I'll keep these on. Let's kind of go back to the microscope a bit. 83. 83. 2000. 99. 2000. 2000. Yeah, this is definitely slower this way. 74. I'll go back up to this. Assuming I don't drop any. 96, 71, 72, 71, 79, 74, bicentennial, 2000, 2000, both uncirculated, 2000, 71, 1990, and another bicentennial. All right, let's get this roll pulled together. Check out a little bit more in the live stream here. Chat. Stir. Live chat. Okay. All right, make sure we're still connected over here. All right, let's get these coins back in. All right. All right. 35th roll. Oh, not seeing silver yet either. I'm not giving up hope. Usually I end up finding silver towards the end of the hunt anyway, if I were to at all. 72. A dirty, I think that's a 2018, not intended for circulation. Yeah, out of Denver, a bit dirty. I'll pull that aside anyway. 79, 73p, 2000, 80, 71, 71, bicentennial. Add one to the pile to make up for the one that we're taking out. 86, 71, bicentennial, 78, bicentennial, 96, 72, 72 Denver. All right, well, we got another not intended for circulation, third one of the hunt. We'll pull that aside. And we will roll up roll 35 and get down to the last 15 rolls of the hunt. Seems to be going faster, like Dale said, as a completely new method. I will try to put at least the first or second one underneath the microscope. You've been on 1 hour 21 minutes. YouTube says under your videos you started streaming 3 minutes ago. That's funny. Because I'm looking at the live counter as well, and I see this. I see 1 hour 24 minutes, but I'm a little ahead of you. There's a video delay. I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a few second delay between what I'm broadcasting and when you see it. Likewise, when you type something and I see it. 2000. Still a lot of 2000. 74. 83. Bicentennial. 2000. 83. 85. Bicentennial. See what we got over here. 77, 77, 93, 96, another bicentennial, 73, 72, 71, 95. Let's look at that 73 again. It's not the Denver variety, minted one rather. So we won't look for the no initial variety. We'll get this roll back up. 14 rolls to go. All right. Try to finish by midnight or just slightly after midnight my time. We don't know. I don't know if that's going to be possible. It really depends on how quickly we can get through these. All right, let's see what we got here. 73, Bicentennial, 1990, 74, 89, 74, 74, 71, 1990. Let's put a coin underneath the coin roll microscope just to remind what we found tonight, at least one of the finds. All right, let's take a look at the second half here from this roll. 71, 79, 74, 79, 72. Oh, we got another not intended for circulation. 2011, 96, 99, 2000, 2000. All right, so we got our third NIFC of the hunt. Put the proof coin down. I'll leave last find underneath the microscope. And let's get this roll away. Okay. Remaining 13 rolls. Well, let's find something, all right? Let's find some silver. All right, what do we got here? 74, 85, 77, 85, 99, 73 Philly, 73 Philly. It's been searched before with a coin mark. 2000, 76, 76, 96, 96. Let's keep looking at the rest of this roll. 2000, 79, 74, 81, 89, 71, 72, 72. All right, let's get this rolled back up. I feel like we're moving very quickly now that we're at the end. Don't know about you guys, but I am running out of steam, but I am going to finish this box before we say goodnight. And for those just tuning in, hey, it'd be great if you subscribe to my channel. At a minimum, give me a thumbs up, please. Always like the encouragement. And leave a comment if you're just tuning in. Let me know what you like to collect or how well you've been doing hunting for $silver.50. Let's see. 71, 73, 71, 2000, 88, 71, 77, 74, another 2000, 2000, 89, another Bicentennial, 79, 74, 74, 71, 74, 71, 71, 84. Hey, and don't forget to take a look at my coin roll hunting mat. There's a link in the description if you're interested in it. Dirty Water Coins and Collectibles. Hey, at Collector of Coins. What you find so far? Good question. We found 2 proof coins and 3 not intended for circulation, but no silver. We had a proof ender right off the bat, 1980 decam. Not wearing gloves, but let me grab it from the rim, put it back underneath the microscope so you could see it. And the other proof coin we came across, put on this camera, is this 2009 which has a thumb mark right across it. You can't really see it from this distance, but here, let me put it underneath the microscope. And you can see the thumbprint right there. I did not do that. That was the way it was when I found it. This one's pretty nice, though. And, of course, 4 not intended for circulation. I'll keep the proof coins underneath the microscope for now until we find something else. Hopefully we can displace those with some silver. We are down to the last 11 rolls of the hunt. And now I'm just picking them up and go through them quickly by hand rather than underneath the microscope one at a time. Try to move these things along here. And I've been trying to read out the dates for everyone. A lot of 2000s that have been uncirculated. Let's see. 94, Bicentennial, 1990, another 2000, 74, 86, another 2000. When I say another 2000, it's just the uncirculated ones that we've been finding in here. 71 and 97. All right, we'll get that one rolled up. Yeah, actually, nice shape otherwise. Yeah, you know, I have found just a lot of proof half dollars this year, including a collection dump. I think it was something like 25 or nearly 30 proof half dollars, including some commemorative half dollars, modern day ones. Not silver, unfortunately, clad. But we have been finding silver throughout the year, probably more than I have in other years, although this box hasn't been particularly helpful yet, but down to the last 10 rolls, so you never know until you open them up. And I've been lucky finding silver towards the end of a hunt before. Alright, we'll get those down there. Let's see. Yep, 2000 again. 72 Bicentennial. 73, another 2000. 74, 2000. This is what I mean by another 2000. Oh, camera's frozen. Let me... Yeah, at least it just goes to sleep. Let me get back into it. So, yeah, we've been finding a lot of these really nice shaped 2000s. Alright. Let's see. Let's look at this second half of roll. I guess it's roll 41 or roll 40. Yeah, another 2000, 96, 74, 72, 73. See the initials on that one, and 2000. Put my glasses on, can I see what you wrote? Found some clad commemorative halves too, about a month ago. I think it was 4 or 5 in the box. Yeah. So I had found the Statue of Liberty half and one of the Olympic halves. What did you find? Actually, I found a number of those. It wasn't like lots of different types. It was a lot of 2 types. And then a bunch of the late 90s, late 80s and 90s proof coins. How about you? Which modern commemoratives did you find in a dump? Meaning someone's collection dump. Alright. Getting roll 42 open. Come on, silver. Again, I always have a hard time with the 40% silver on the rim. 72, 89, 2001, 2000, 71, Bicentennial, 95, 81, 74, 74, 79, 86, 2000, 90, 93, 73, Philly, 94. Alright, looks like we're going to wrap this up in a second. 79, 94. Alright, that's going back in. Down to the final 8 rolls. We are trying to get these done by midnight my time. It is 11:51 p.m. East Coast. That's where I'm located, up in New England. Not going to fall apart if this goes past midnight. It was just a little bit of a goal. And again, if you're just tuning in, I'll slide back a little bit. I have these comical Hydra Change, I'm a collector of coin t-shirts that are posted up on my shop, which just premiered on the on my channel page. So take a look if you want to have a fun coin related shirt or item. And my coin roll mat, as I mentioned before, is available at Amazon. You can take a look. There's a link in the description below. And enough with the plugs. We're just trying to find silver. And 81. No, let's keep going through this. I'll take another proof coin. That would be fun. 2074, 74, 79, 74. Another 2000, 81, 74, 71, 70. All right, that roll is done. Pennsylvania. Oh, I was in Pennsylvania last weekend. My son and I took a drive to Ephrata. There's a really cool farmer's market, only open on Fridays, called the Green Dragon, that my son and I like going to once a year just for fun, and we had a blast and got some great food, and there are a couple coin dealers there, so I got some coin deals, which was great. I don't know if you've ever been to the Green Dragon in Ephrata, Amish market, indoor, outdoor. Been going there since I was a kid. All right, we got another roll here. Maybe something promising. Let's see here. Okay. 2000, bicentennial, 71, bicentennial, 96. Come on, let's find some silver. 2000, 97, 72. 2000, bicentennial, 79, 77. 73, 90, 91, let me guess. Another 2000, 72, and 71. Nothing on that. Let's see what we got here. Boston. Oh, we're all pretty good. You're along Lake Erie. Oh, so is that like Lambertville area? Or am I mistaken? I know there's, oh no, you're further out, not Lambertville. Lambertville's on the Delaware. I keep forgetting about that. In Dirty Water Coins and Collectibles, Boston, you're only about an hour and a half from me. I don't know if you're familiar with the Cromwell Coin Show. It's near Hartford. It's not too far from you. Large show. I was there last weekend. Had a table with some other 36 dealers. So if you haven't been to that coin show, take a look for that one. I think we're coming back in September. Hopefully I'll be able to be at that show again. That's a great show. Check out. 2000, 92, 73, 77, another 2000. Another 2000. What's up with those 2000s, huh? 80, 2000, 95. Let's check the comments. Thursday, I grabbed 2 customer rolls from my bank. 1 roll, all 64s. Wow. I'm never that lucky. The other roll was half 64s and half 40%. Wow. You know what? That's a lucky find. Is that like from a major branch, or is that like a credit union? Because I do not have that luck at any of my banks. And I'm surprised that you're able to find stuff like that in a city like Boston. You would think that people would not be dropping off stuff like that. Excuse me. Uh-oh. Fading fast. All right, we're down to the last 5 rolls after I roll this up. Work weekends. Oh, no. Well, we all got to work. Sorry that you're not able to get to Cromwell show on a weekend. Maybe one time if you're able to get there, that would be cool. It's a great show, as I mentioned. But you seem to be doing well grabbing 90% silver drops from your bank. Never happens to me. I can't complain. I have plenty of luck. Anyway, just it's a grind. All right. Down the last 5 rolls here. 1990, 92, 79, 2000, 72, 74, 2000. Nope. All right. Halfway through that. Doesn't appear to be any silver by the rim from what I can tell, but we'll look just in case. 80, 95, 2001, 80, 71, 71, 71, 71. All right. Roll 45 is done. Most boxes are skunks too. Yeah. I always like saying they're either duds or studs. This one is a dud from a silver perspective, but you know what? I'll take proof coins any day. NIFC is more common, you know, but this one has not had a ton. We've come across 4 so far, which, I mean, that's a nice amount. Frankly, it bothers me when I come across more than like a handful in a box, because I do feel compelled to take them out of circulation, because they're not intended for circulation, and I'd rather get them into collectors' hands who have not had a chance to get them. But, you know, I'd rather be pulling silver out of circulation, that's for sure. Make sure that's not falling asleep. All right, 96. Yeah, come on. Try not to drop these. Another bicentennial, another 76, 77, 76, 96, 97. All right. This is beginning to look like a skunky box for sure, using that expression, or a dud, as I like to say. 72, 94. Nope. All right, 3 rolls left. Yeah, I'd say. Oh, you're posting some videos. That's cool. Listen, I mean, I'm a big believer. If you're going to be doing this stuff anyway, you might as well record it. That's what I started doing. And, you know, it's nice to network with other collectors and share what we find. I find it a bit inspiring knowing that there's cool stuff out there. I have a video coming up, I think it's in late August or early September, of a really great find. Very surprising, out of a penny box. So hopefully you'll look out for that when it comes out. 74, 95. Bicentennial. 79. 99. 80. Another bicentennial. The big scratch across the face. I do not like coming across damaged coins. That's something that always makes me sad. Denver. Alright. Typical, mostly 71s, 72s, and 76s. I mean, we are seeing other stuff in here as well. Alright, that roll is done. 2 more rolls left, guys. These 2 down here. Alright, fingers crossed. Right, let's see if we can get some silver luck on our side. Silver karma. Let's call that expression there. Silver karma. We are hunting silver half-dollars. Actually, we're hunting half-dollars for silver. 2 proof coins, 4 not intended for circulations. That's so far what we found. We're into the final 2 rolls here. We have hit past midnight, so I was hoping to get this box hunted before midnight struck. We've been at it for 1 hour and 45 minutes. It's also a bit of an experiment to see how long it would take to go through a roll. We got a really dirty half. Nope, 71, 99, 2000, 74, 95, 85. 94, Bicentennial Denver. 73 Philly, another 2000. We got a not intended for circulation 2014. So we'll grab a extra to replace that in this roll so we can roll that back up. Fifth NIFC of this box. 85, 71, 71, 98, and 72. All right, so no silver yet. One last roll. Oh, you guys are getting really lucky getting customer wrapped half dollars. My concern is if I went to the bank and was looking for customer wrapped half dollars, I'd end up with the half dollars that I'm wrapping up here and bringing them back in. So maybe I got to travel a little further out of the way one weekend and try to find a bank with hopefully customer wrapped half dollars that did not come from me. Because you guys are doing quite well grabbing like a roll or half a roll of silver. Which is good for you guys. I mean, I'm glad you're finding stuff. That's the fun, right? That's the treasure hunt. All right, last roll. Last roll. Come on, let's see if we can end this hunt with some silver. Let me see if I can actually open this up. No, I don't see 90% silver by the rim. All right, let's take a look here. Bicentennial, 96, Bicentennial, 74, 95, Bicentennial, another Bicentennial, 71. These are not the silver Bicentennials. These are all Philadelphia minted ones. All right, last half here. Let's see what we got. 93, 83, 73 Philly, 2000, 71, 71, and 72. All right, well, there you go. 5 not intended for circulation half dollars. 2 proof coins. There they are. See if we can get them both in the frame. You can kind of get the idea. And we are going to wrap up this last roll. Right now, my box is 1 roll shy of a full box because we did pull out 7 half dollars from circulation. And I don't have 7 half dollars lying around to complete this, so we'll do that for another box. And with that, collectors, listen, really appreciate you joining me tonight. Keep me company while I hunt this box. Sorry we did not find silver, but we did get some proof coins and not intended for circulation. I had fun with you guys. So as always, thanks for watching and happy collecting. Until next time.